So today we did a 5K run with the whole family, and it taught me a very interesting lesson on leadership I'm going to share with you in the morning, because I don't really have time to do it now, and it's kind of crazy here. That's the post-race party. So today is Saturday. Did not post the video this morning because the stuff that I'm going to post about actually happened last night. No way I was going to stay up last night and do this video. I'm hoping I can squeeze it in sometime. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday morning sometime. But I wanted to tell you about a leadership lesson that I learned yesterday. We did a 5K run. Our whole family did this Jingle Bell run. This morning, the boys and I went fishing with a friend of mine in a little charity Toys for Tots fishing tournament. The coolest thing about last night was just getting to run an entire 5K race with my boys. There's a day coming when their dad is not going to be able to keep up with them. But that day's not here yet. Yesterday, running with the boys was a little bit difficult at times because there were parts where I just wanted to get up and go. I was loving being back in the racing environment again. But that wasn't why I was there. I was there to run with my boys. The thought that came to me during the race was there are two different challenges I was facing, and I had to choose between the challenges. On the one hand, I could face and accept an extraordinary physical challenge to run the race as fast as I could to get the best possible time. The other challenge that I had was to run the race for my boys and make sure that they had the best race possible. That was a totally different challenge. It required me to pay attention not to my body but to theirs, to tune in not to how I was feeling and the pace that I was running at, but what's the pace they're running at, and is that an appropriate pace for them? I had two challenges in front of me last night. I could accept a challenge to run the race, run the best possible race that I could, or I had a challenge to make sure my boys had the best possible race that they could have. I think a lot of business owners and leaders walk into work every day and they have those same two choices in front of them. We can walk in the door and there's things that we can do skill-wise, competency-wise. There's things that we can accept the challenge and we can really knock it out of the park. But as leaders, we also have a second challenge, and that's to make sure that our people are knocking it out of the park. So which challenge are you accepting on a day-to-day basis? Are you accepting the challenge to just run as hard as you can physically run and not really pay attention to what everybody else is doing? Or are you going to accept the challenge to pay more attention to the pace of the people around you and the success and the time that they're ultimately able to post? And what you're able to post doesn't really matter. I know that I could have probably put up a better time last night. That's not why I was there. The time I was most concerned with was the time that my two boys were going to post. And that's what I chose to accept as the challenge. See you guys on Monday.